wine trail is unique in that every winery has its own little unique character and theme.
The vineyards take about 5 years to produce. So by 1980, 1981, I was looking to make my first vintage, and we opened by 1982 with the first winery in the Lehigh Valley.
It's an awful lot of work. It's more work than you could ever imagine. The vines are touched every 7 to 10 days, and with 7,000 vines, it is a tremendous amount of handwork, and everything is done by hand.
We are one of the larger wineries in the state, so we're fortunate enough to supply the state stores. So we're in the state stores with a number of our wines, not all, but a number of them.
AVA is a designation by the federal TTB Bureau, which stands for American Viticulture Area. The most famous, of course, would be Napa Valley, and Sonoma maybe the second famous. Our climate, we have soil which is called shaly limestone, which means it's very high in pH, which grapes like, and it's very well drained, which grapes like. And so we found that the grapes do very, very well in this soil. And I think one indication of that is in 2007, the federal government recognized the Lehigh Valley as a wine growing region, and they call that an AVA, and we are now in the Lehigh Valley AVA.
Being part of the AVA is really important to us because it gives us sort of a place on the national stage. All wine regions in America or elsewhere sort of are recognized for their microclimates, and our AVA gives us that presence that prior to having it, we were sort of overlooked.
We kind of have free reign, so what compels us is to find varieties that actually do well in our situation. So we have a vineyard of certain soil types with a certain climate, and it's up to us to find the varieties that really, really do well here.
And Chamberson, of course, is a very strong grape here locally in the Lehigh Valley, and we're big believers in it, and we make 2 dry reds from it, a normal, regular bottling as well as a reserve bottling. We make a rosé from it, a sweet red, a blended sweet red, so we use it in a lot of different ways.
It's called the grape of the Lehigh Valley, of this AVA, and it has found a real home in here. And we make outstanding wines. Last year's American Wine Society's best wine was a Chamberson from our vineyard.
Things like Riesling have really grown tremendously for us. Like I said, it's really well suited to this area, and we love growing it. We do a couple different styles of the Riesling grape. We do a semi-sweet Riesling. We also do a dry Riesling.
We make a wine for everyone. We make a wine for the individual palate. We make both dry and we do make sweet. We started the vineyard back in 1986. We became a winery in 1992, and I've been making wine ever since.
We've won the Governor's Cup and a double gold and best vinifera variety at the State Farm Show this year. First time out of the blocks, and we took it all, and it was fabulous.